Welcome back to True Alchemy Academy, your channel for all things ancient wisdom in the modern world. I'm really excited today because I watched so many videos on quantum reality so that I could grasp the concept easy enough to explain it to you in very simple words. And I think I've mastered it. Quantum reality and manifestation is not visualizing. Not just visualizing. I mean, if you want to have fun and visualize, totally do it. Personally, my favorite thing to do is lay on my bed and stare at a blank wall because I love to visualize things. But that's not what today is about. Today is about helping you actualize your dreams by teaching you quantum reality in a very simple manner. You have all heard as above, so below, as within, so without. You have all heard, oh my God, look, I'm getting goosebumps. Huh? I'm onto something. You've also all heard, fake it till you make it. Act like it is. Ask and you shall receive. Believe it to be true. You've heard all these things. The power of your mind is not a joke. Like, you've heard them, right? But how do we take what we hear and apply it to the things that we desire? Welcome to today's class. What's going to be so significant is teaching you this in a way that you truly completely understand. Basically what happens is you are here. Okay? And you want to be here. And I'm going to make this person bigger only because this person has more money, has more friends, has more love, has more freedom, has more of exactly what you want, has a better job, has a better car, whatever you want, this person has, and it's bigger. This person has a little bit less in his physical or her physical reality. My God. So you want to go from this to this. The very simple thing is to start acting like you're already here. Ignore this little guy. When you make a decision, you need to think, I'm this person, I want to be this person, so I'm going to make the decision based off of exactly what this person would do. Because here's the thing, is these two people are two sides of the coin. And one of them wants to stay small. One of them has all these subconscious beliefs that want to keep them safe. They want to keep you unhurt. They want to keep you well. So they don't want you to go further than you already are, because that is scary. So he's pushing to keep you here. This person is pushing to bring you there. You're two opposing sides pushing. Do you see what this does? Is it creates all this tension. Now, what happens when you start making more and more decisions from this is the paper rips just a bit. Just a little bit. It just rips just a little bit. And then it keeps ripping. And there are fragments now in the paper. So which means there are fragments now in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is thinking differently. It's thinking, okay, I've made decisions from this bigger perspective. I've said words from this bigger perspective. I'm not allowing these subconscious beliefs where I am now to determine how I wish to feel, because I'm thinking from the person that I want to become. So the paper is ripping more. And eventually, you're left with one half, and it's the bigger half. And that's the power of the mind. The mind has to stretch and pull and rip. It's just like building muscle. It's a muscle. Your mind is a muscle, and it's exactly like going to the gym. You want your quads to be bigger? Well, you have to push and push and push and stretch and stretch and stretch, and sometimes rip and they heal and go back together, and then you rip and they heal and they grow stronger. Each time there's a little rip in the muscle. Your brain needs to do the same thing. So every time you make a decision from this perspective, you're actually teaching this guy how to become this guy. So eventually, this becomes non-existent. There's no ripple anymore. And you fully are here now. That's who you are. That's who you are. And the more clear you become on who you want to be, the better. Listen, I encourage you to do this exercise. This is an exercise I just thought of right here as we are. So this is you. This is the person you want to become. This big, tall, happy. Eyes are too close together. Sorry, buddy. There we go. This happy person. Yay. I want you to consider a situation. What would they do if X happened? What decision would they make? What clothes are they wearing? If X happens, what will they do? What will they do? What will this person do if X happens? Now, the key is to not see your physical reality as a belief holding you back. Because I want you to believe that your mind is so strong that it literally actually doesn't matter. I want you to remember that your mind is literally so strong that even if the physical world hasn't caught up to this giant version of you, it doesn't matter. I want you to hold that belief so strong, even if whatever. So let's say if X happens, what will they do? I'll give you a perfect example. This happened to someone I know. They lost their job. They lost their job. This person didn't let the setback keep them. They continued pursuing their dreams no matter what. And this person's bank account, they showed me, had $1 in it. $1. But they were still talking as if they had thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to work and expand and build. That's how solid your mind has to be. That's how solid your mind has to be. You have to say, no, I'm that person. Doesn't matter what my outside reflection says, I'm still doing it. By the way, that person was me. If X happens, now let's say that you want something more better emotionally. Now let's say that you have a boyfriend and you're not very happy. Or you have a girlfriend, a significant other, and your boyfriend does something disrespectful that you know crosses a line for you, and you've spoken to him before, and he seems to not care. What is this bigger version of you going to do? Is this person going to let the disrespect happen, or is this person going to put their foot down and say, you know what? No, I don't like that. Next time you do that, we're going to break up. Or are you just going to break up with them on the spot because you've already given them chances? What is that person going to do? That person you so desperately want to become, I need you to act as if you are already them. And this, what happens, it collapses the timeline. And that, my friends, is quantum timeline jumping. Which makes sense, because if you act like the person you want to become, then you are that person and you bring that future to you. This actually makes a lot more sense than I thought at the beginning of this video. I knew it made sense because I was going to tell you, but now that I'm talking about it, it actually makes much more sense. Because what separates you is your thoughts. Oh my God. What separates you is your thoughts of you not being that person. And so you do not act like them. You act like your small self. But if you start to act like your big self, you become that person because your thoughts are no longer blocking you into growing. Oh my God, life can be so easy and so simple, and it's so fascinating how we overcomplicate literally everything. Well, I had a breakthrough, and I hope you did too. And if you want to continue having breakthroughs, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we are going to talk a lot about this kind of stuff. Also, I need you to send this to one of your friends who desperately needs to understand that their thoughts are holding them back and that they are powerful beings as well. Send this to someone you want to see grow beside you. And drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Tell me if you've had a similar experience where you just manifested, not even manifested, this isn't even manifesting, this is like hardcore actual applied application of you becoming the person you want to be. Let me know in the comments if something has happened to you that's similar to this. Make sure you give the video a little thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for coming.